Hello everyone, this is Cynthia with Bunny Loves Crafts, and I thought real quick I would do a little video of a couple of things I've been working on lately. I've been planning on getting a make video out, but have not been able to do that yet. But here we go. This is a journal that I started, a sketchbook, and I covered the front. Okay. Art heals the soul. Now, I started this in 2018. Well, I didn't get very far. Okay, front. Let me make sure I'm in. There we go. Okay, so here is my first page. This was Painty paper, and I did some numbers. 2018. Being creative isn't always easy, but at least it's fun. I was praying for a good year, 2018. Yep, I'm learning to make numbers and letters for my crafts. It's just one of those things I tried doing. This page here, I've had to go in and glue down a couple of my stickers. I've got texture paste here. I don't know if that is showing up, but there's texture paste and colors with this is distress inks, and so is this one. This is also distress inks in the background. I had punched some flowers here, and I left the negative space, and piece there, and a doily, and some of my flowers I make, and of course have to have a bunny in there. Okay, and then this one started 2019. I got very little done in 2018, and so I just had fun doodling, writing on this page a little bit, and just some stamping here, some washi tape. Then I have little Caesar's pizza. If you know, you know. Okay, and so I put some game pieces in and just did some fun collage, and we love pizza because we do. This here is over the top of a Painty paper, and it's a napkin, probably from Dollar Tree. And over here, this was a Painty paper that I was doing with Pink Poodle Crafts, is where a lot of this, my Painty papers started, was with Pink Poodle Crafts, and some stencils there and circles. She would give us prompts, and that's what I did. Okay, here's another Painty paper with that's napkin that I cut out. Now we get into some more just Painty papers. I did not know what to do, and they were sticking together. So what did I do? Because I didn't have the wax that you know, that Mariah and Patricia talk about. So what did I do? I got out some of these. This one I got at the Goodwill. Okay. Anyway, so because this was sticking so bad, I waxed it, and that works. Plus it gives it a nice smell. Apple pumpkin wax cubes. You know, like coconut. Use that. Okay. And this is just some more of my Painty papers with stuff put on the pages. And here we go. There's another one with a ladybug and a negative space framing a. And I'm so glad I have this, because this is Joann's, since they've gone out of business. But this, stencils in the background, and yeah, it's weird washi tape. Okay, so now here we get into, we're finally up to 2025. Okay, perfect is overrated. Okay, so here is some of my gel prints. This is all gel prints, and I've gone over the gel prints with pen and doodles and a new journey 2025. Okay, and it's signed. So is this one. I liked the way my doodles were. I just didn't want to add anything else to that. So now we're coming to my latest, which is what I did yesterday. And I put down a piece of my gel print. And my hubby, Kevin, thought that this looked like corpuscles in the background. And we've got the flowers. I cut them out, fussy cut them after stamping them, and added a little bit of color to them. And then I made some leaves, just, hand cuts, a few leaves. And he was like, okay, that looks like bee corpuscles in the, blood. So he said, put bee, you need a bee, because flowers. And he said, be positive. B, POS. I thought it was perfect. So I just used pens and did that. So that's what I did yesterday in my art journal. In this art journal. I have another art journal. This one is just for gel prints. And I don't know if I'm going to, add other things onto the gel prints, but right now this is what I have. I have my first page, and it's got the coffee beans and a narc making tool that I made myself. Okay, so is this with beans. And now I've got this one laid out with washi tape so that I can put on one or many of, I'm thinking about my in-frame. Okay, here we are. Okay, now I'm in. Well, that's close. Okay, see, I'm thinking about doing something like something like eso, maybe. I don't know yet. Kind of like that. And then I can put a quote there and a quote there, or speech bubble or something. I haven't quite decided, but that's in the works. So that's how far I've gotten with this journal. And this has got the Coptic stitch binding. Oop, bring it down. Okay. And it didn't turn out on the back the way I wanted it to. It's too loose. And see that? It's just way too loose. And so right now, it's how it's going to be until I decide, well, maybe I need to rebind it. But right now, it's fine. Okay, and the other thing I was doing, have been doing, are these. Now, I have a tray of bits right here. Whoops. This is, the cut off bits from the gel prints. And now I've gone and glued them to papers. Some of them are, I've coffee dyed the papers. This is my med information that I get with my meds all the time. Okay, so I'm using that for the backing. I have no idea what I'm going to do with these yet. Anybody got suggestions? You can chip in and write me a comment. Put me a comment. I've got 8 of these started so far, and I've gone through and I've added ink between the pieces, so it gives me a little bit of what's the word I want? Delineation, maybe? Maybe that's the word. Anyway, it separates them enough so I know, you know, where I'm going. Okay, this one I have not done anything really I did over here. I put plus signs over here. And this one, nope. No additions on this one. Can't pick it up. There we go. And I haven't done anything with this one yet. Or this one. I have 8 of them. Now, this one, I made little swirls here, gone around some of the spaces, and I used a gold pen on this. I went around the circles with a glitter pen, and went around with my marker, and then I did lines on that. And this one I made little corpuscle circles all over it. I'm not done. Whoops. And not done. Not done yet. Nope. This one, I had to get out one of my little stamps, and I stamped little little caterpillars. Yes, caterpillars are cute. And then I outlined here, and then I did lots and lots of lines. And I outlined here. This kind of reminds me of mountains and a sunset. So I don't know if I'm going to do anything else with that. And I've gone over places here and made them darker, like in here. It just was kind of muddy, and so I darkened that in. I've added gold copper pen work here, and that's pretty much all I've done on this one. So there is my 8 pages so far of this. Don't know what I'm going to do yet. I've watched a few videos of this being done, so yeah, I've got ideas. All right, this is a short video that I just wanted to get out there so that people know, yes, I am doing stuff. I just keep forgetting to turn the video on and work under the light and talk to y'all. So, this all, I'm going to click off here for Bunny Loves Crafts, and I hope to see you back in the next video. We'll have some arty fun. Bye for now. Love you. Bye.